Neighbor Nation.
Yo, fuckers, what's up? Happy Veterans Day.
Happy Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Thank you all for your service.
Yes. And a salute to you, my friend, because you're a veteran yourself.
Well, thank you very much.
There you go.
And here we are, man. Neighbor Nation.
Neighbor Nation.
Crow's Nest Podcast Network.
Yes.
Home
of Pillaging Podcast.
Ladies of Darkness.
Crow's Nest Podcast.
Blackout.
East Coast Nation.
East Coast Nation.
No ledge.
Put on waivers.
There we go. I think that's
and
everybody.
There you go. If there's any more, sorry, you haven't introduced yourselves yet.
Yes. Yeah.
Don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
But follow all the podcasts on the Crow's Nest Podcast Network by typing into the googly machine that you would like to look up the
Crow's Nest Podcast Network. Or check Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
You can find us on all of your social media sites.
Yes.
And there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So other than, I don't think, well, I can't say for sure. I don't think any of us are on Grindr.
No, I don't think so.
But it's possible.
It's possible.
You might find one of us or two of us on Tinder or whatever.
You never know what kind of weekend we're having.
Yeah. But if any
weird shit goes on in the Keys when you're on vacation, you never know.
If anybody in the network is on Grindr, that's cool. You do you.
Hey man,
we got no issues.
Yes, we don't care. Great.
So for today's show,
send Potsy your handle though, because he's really into that.
For today's show, we're brewing beer.
Yes.
We are doing as we discussed last time, a barrel-aged Russian Imperial Stout.
Aged on vanilla.
55 fucking gallons.
55 gallons of fucking beer, man.
12 gallons from us.
12 gallons from us.
But this is a big boy.
Yeah.
It's a heavy grain bill.
Yep.
I think we got about 16 pounds of grains.
Mm-hmm.
And we're heating up the sparge water right now. For those of you who don't know what brewing is, you know what the fuck we're talking about. And we're not going to explain it to you.
Yes.
Go on the Googly.
Yes. Look up sparge.
Yeah. So we're heating that up now.
Or look up sparge and slaughter.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jason there.
There you go. So this is part of the look. We gotta yell out again. Yeah. Mistucky Creek.
Yes. This
is part of the Mistucky Creek Homebrew Club's barrel project.
Yes.
So didn't get enough people for us to each do one batch of beer, so we're doing 2 batches of beer.
We'll be brewing in the cold next weekend.
And Splatterhead and Groby are not brewing this one by ourselves. We have some help.
Yes, we have Andrew from our club. He's hanging out with us and
has a couple more beers. He'll probably come on the show.
Yes. So, he brought some of his own brew.
That's right. When we try those, he's coming on.
Yes,
he's got to tell us what's going on.
He's going to be sitting here explaining his beers.
Yeah.
One of those wine freaking people.
Yeah. Right. Tell us what it pairs well with.
Yes.
So, what the hell are we drinking right now?
We're drinking.
You brought us something.
Yeah, we're drinking Angry Eric. Leif Erikson.
Spelled Leif.
Leif Erikson.
Not Leif.
Not Leif Erikson, which is odd for a Viking-themed brewery.
This tastes like a pumpkin pie.
Yes. I mean, that's...
Did Leif Erikson eat pumpkin pie?
I don't think so.
I think he just ate like human flesh.
Yeah, I don't think he ate pumpkin
pie.
Traveled
around raping and pillaging.
Yeah.
I don't know if he... was a big pumpkin beer kind of guy.
I don't think they made it down to Cape Cod.
He might have cut your head off if you handed him an ale.
Yeah.
If you went and stole ale from the monks and it tasted like this. I mean, I enjoy it.
Yes.
It's actually pretty damn good.
Yes.
Good job, Angry
It
Eric.
is. It's really good,
Eric's not very angry, though.
No, he's not. He's kind of happy-go-lucky.
He's a happy guy. Yeah.
Well... He used to be a prosecutor in the Bronx, so
okay.
I think I'd be a little more happy being at a brewery in New Jersey than being a prosecutor in the Bronx.
Yeah. But we're gonna have all our usual stuff today. Man.
Yeah,
we'll have we'll dig up some drunk news for you.
Yeah, we got crap going on.
Not doing any state laws today because that takes that reeks of effort that I did not put into this episode.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about booze. We have we have some scotch.
We have some scotch to try.
We have some scotch to go to sample.
Yes.
And we're not big scotch guys.
No.
But it was given to us.
It was delivered to us personally.
Delivered
by my ex-wife
and Mac the dog.
And Mac the dog.
And so we're gonna have a little taste of that.
Yes.
And see what's going on with that. And I don't know if we'll be able to review it properly because, as I said, we're not big Scotch guys.
We don't know all the nuances of Scotch.
Pretty much, we're going to tell you if we like it or we don't like it.
Yes.
I'm not going to talk about the peat or the, you know, the
I can't even pronounce
oakiness.
I can't even pronounce the names on the bottles. So.
Right. But we'll do our best.
Yeah.
And that's it, man. And you know, as all I do have a little bit of a voicemail to play.
Okay.
And we're gonna do our usual stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll tell you, you know, if you want to reach out to specifically the Inebriation podcast, then find us. Remember, it's Inebriation.
Inebriation. Big N.
Find us on Instagram, on Twitter.
Yep.
On
Facebook.
You can just go straight to Google.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find us on Spotify, Apple Music,
Stitcher,
Google Play, wherever you get your podcasts, man. And please subscribe. It helps us out.
Yes.
We need, you know, it's one thing to listen, but when you subscribe, it boosts up our ratings.
Our ratings.
We can start getting sponsors and all that crap.
We can do more shit.
And we can do more stuff and bring you a better show. Maybe even show you our ugly mugs if we can afford some cameras at some point and an additional mixing board, because we do have faces made for audio.
Yes.
But we're more than willing to set up some cameras and lights in here and let you see what's going on.
I could use the cameras and lights for other shit too. So.
Sure. Yeah.
So, if any ladies out there are aspiring actresses,
and
give us a call at 732-798-0257.
That's right. Or email us at inebrination@yahoo.com.
Yes.
And also, don't forget, send us your recommendations for Beer of the Year.
Beer of the Year, man.
Coming on episode 25. That's 3 episodes away, folks.
It doesn't matter where you are. Tell us about a beer. I mean, if the beer's by you, it comes in a can, send it to us.
Right, because if we can't taste it, we can't judge it.
Yeah, we can't judge it, but, you know, that's the way it goes.
If it's something we can get here, let us know, man.
Yeah.
We will put them into the tasting, and we'll give you the finals on episode 25.
Sure.
And then we'll pick a winner on episode 26.
Yep.
So you got a couple episodes left to get those beer recommendations or those beers to us. And if you would like to ship us beers, which we know you would like to ship us beers,
yes,
please email us at inebrination@yahoo.com, and we'll tell you how you can do that.
And we'll give you the information on where to send them. Because I'm not giving out my address on the air again.
All right. Well, we got to check our sparge water. So
yeah, we do. So we're going to take a break.
As we go into the break, I will play our voicemail.
Okay.
Wanted to let you know that it's official. There's a race of alien women who are abducting men with big peckers. Now, you're not in any danger, of course, but I just want to let you know that this spaceship is fucking awesome!
That's the shit we get.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's funny. I was like, 5 minutes ago I was fucking sound asleep, fucking snoring. Now I'm making a fucking burrito. And then I eat the fucking thing, go right back to bed.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah. My friend used to smoke every day, all day, and stuff like that. He's out in California, and he got in some trouble with it. Now he was like, oh, I'll try it. And he's like, nope, don't like it at all, don't hate it, and all this other stuff. I was like, wow, that was a huge change for me. It was funny, though. He was smoking menthols and listening to rap and all this stuff.
Oh, yeah?
He got caught and stopped smoking. Started listening to Clash Rock, smoking Marlboro Reds, and drinking more. Drinking whiskey.
Yeah, okay.
What the hell, dude?
Dude, you should listen to Public Enemy. What's with the Leonard Skinner?
Yeah, I called him out, and I'm like, really, dude? This is hilarious.
Oh, somebody hit pause already.
Oh, okay.
I wonder how much was recording.
I don't know.
It says 48 minutes.
Oh, okay.
There's a lot I'm going to have to erase.
Yes.
Let's jump right into drunk news.
Okay.
Before we went out, we sparged.
Yeah, we're sparging.
And
Our wort right now.
We'll be bringing that up to a boil soon, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're just, everything's going into the kettle. So let's jump right into drunk news.
Okay.
I got a headline here.
All right.
Drunk Arkansas cop who stripped naked on dance floor allowed to drive home. Little Rock police said they had no idea Cabron Hackett was a cop when they escorted the drunk naked man out of the club.
To his car.
Yeah. An Arkansas cop was so drunk that he stripped naked and began dancing in a nightclub to the delight of revelers who video recorded his antics. Conway police officer Cabron Hackett was also recorded charging one of the security guards who was trying to escort him out as Journey's Don't Stop Believing played. The security guards, who were off-duty Little Rock police officers, escorted him out of the club, and the Pulaski Sheriff's Office then called the Conway Police Department to come pick up their man, who was allowed to put his clothes back on. Despite police later acknowledging Hackett appeared highly intoxicated in the video, he was not arrested. Instead, he was allowed to drive his car home, which was parked near the Conway Police Department. However, he was suspended for 30 days without pay after Conway Police Chief Joy Spradlin viewed the video of the incident, which took place at Discovery Nightclub in Little Rock on October 13th. Your actions have brought discredit and embarrassment upon the Conway Police Department and could have resulted in your arrest for public intoxication. How about a fucking DUI?
Exactly. You let him drive home.
If I did that, which I wouldn't.
I would have been tased, beaten.
Another video shows Hackett outside putting on his clothes. 2 Little Rock police officers appear to be speaking with him. Eventually, another police car pulls up with 2 more officers. A man in plain clothes helps Hackett stand while he gets dressed. Hackett then walks away. What happened after that is not entirely clear. According to the letter, a Pulaski County Sheriff's deputy called Conway Police to give Hackett a ride. Someone then drove Hackett near the Conway Police Department where his personal vehicle was parked. Hackett then drove himself home, the letter says. Spradlin wrote in a letter that not enough time had passed for Hackett to safely and legally drive a motor vehicle.
You think?
The second video described in the article does not appear to have been posted online. The video of him dancing naked is posted below in this private parts censored. He is also acknowledged to the public in a Facebook post saying he is accepting the consequences. The consequences?
He didn't get any consequences.
Little Rock police issued a statement saying they had no idea he was a cop when they allowed him to... Bullshit.
Yes.
I'm calling bullshit on that.
Yeah, I'm calling bullshit too. That's the first thing that motherfucker came out of his mouth as soon as he seen the cops was, "I'm one of you."
Really hard to believe.
Guaranteed.
It's really hard to believe that Hackett or his wife at no point told the cops he was a cop. His fucking wife was with him when he was pulling this shit off.
Was she naked?
The Little Rock Police Department said it is looking into the officer's actions from that night. Jesus Christ. You know, this is the problem that we have. Like, nobody else can get away with that shit.
No.
No cop is going to help me stand while I put my clothes on in the parking lot and then drive me to my fucking car.
Especially with your wife standing next to you.
Yeah.
Was she hammered?
She must have been fucking hammered.
You know.
I mean, it's fucking ridiculous.
Well, all I got to say is next time you people are out there singing fucking karaoke and Don't Stop Fucking Believing, take your fucking clothes off and fucking dance around singing it. No matter what you look like, cops will let you go. Just show them the video. Say, look, there's already a fucking legal precedent. You have to let me go.
Yeah.
And they can't deny you.
I say we get another beer.
I say we get another beer, too. I think we try Andrew's beers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Andrew
what I
have
think.
To come on and tell us
yes,
about them.
Yeah, I think
All
so.
Right. All right. We have suckered another person into sitting down and being on the show.
Yeah.
Who do we got?
We got Andrew from our Homebrew Club.
All right. Andrew, say hi.
Hello.
What are we drinking?
All right, so this is I made a cherry brown ale and I aged it in a bourbon barrel that me and my dad aged a Manhattan mixture in before.
Nice.
Wow, so it's a Manhattan aged barrel cider.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or brown ale.
Ah, it's tasty.
Yes. I like this.
That's very fucking good.
Yeah. I can drink this. Yeah, I'm not big on bourbon barrel shit, but I can drink this.
And
I can drink more than one of these.
We got 2 bourbon barrel shits going on.
Yeah.
He's not big on it.
Yeah.
This is fucking good, man.
Awesome.
Very
yeah.
tasty beer. So what this is extract grain combination.
Yep. It's definitely a partial mash.
Nice.
So, yeah, it's about a pound of cherries I threw in the second.
Yeah,
before I threw in there.
They're coming through, man.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely taste the cherries.
Yeah, the cherry's coming through perfectly.
Yes.
It's not like and it's a perfect cherry brown ale, man.
Yeah.
It's really
Nice.
good. What do you reckon the ABV is on this?
Probably close to 8 to 9, something like that. It's
Yeah,
fairly
nice.
strong beer.
I would say so.
Yeah. It's not like an overly boozy taste, like a
No.
Scotch ale or something, but
No.
that bourbon barrel aging.
Yeah.
You're definitely getting it, man.
Yeah,
That's pretty tasty.
I like it. It's got a nice color, too.
Yep.
Dig it.
Definitely appreciate.
Yeah.
awesome.
This is pretty good.
Yep.
You hear that, Steve and everybody at Mistucky Creek? Andrew's got a killer-ass beer here, man.
That's right. One of these days he'll bring one up.
Yeah, I mean, he might let you guys try it.
Yeah. But he's letting us try.
Yeah, he's letting us try it.
Because he gets to be on a podcast.
Yeah.
No, actually, he has to be on a podcast.
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah.
So we're because he's here.
Yeah, we're brewing
beer
some.
today.
Sure.
Yeah, we're trying
That's
to
cool.
we're trying to lure Andrew into the all grain process
Yes.
of brewing and
Yes.
show him that if us 2 idiots can do it with a pot and a cooler and a
Yeah, the pots that are too small.
couple of spoons,
Some spoons, some buckets.
that he can do it too.
Yes,
Definitely looking forward to it.
If
Yeah.
me and Tom can do it, any monkey can do it.
that's right.
Even Andrew.
Yep. What it is? Can you make oatmeal? Then you can brew all grain.
That's what, when I started getting into all grain, I called my buddy who's a big all grain brewer. Shout out to Joe Paycack. And I was real nervous about it. And he was like, slow down, man. He's like, can you make oatmeal? I'm like, yeah. He's like, you can make all grain beer. So,
Yep, same concept.
Relax.
Little larger of a scale. Same concept.
yeah, same concept.
No different.
So how long you been brewing beer?
I brewed years ago, like maybe a handful of times, then kind of got away from it. And
Probably started with a kit and all
yeah, mostly just kits in the beginning. And then my uncle wanted to do it like a year or two ago, and I haven't done it since, so I did with him, and I'm like, I forgot how much fun this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'd been kind of brewing a bunch of different stuff for the last year or so. I made barley wine, Weizenbach, a bunch of wheat beers and stuff like that.
I'm interested in that chocolate mint stout you're brewing.
Yeah.
That's going on right now.
That sounds pretty good.
So
Yeah, tell us about that one.
yeah, I decided to make a chocolate mint stout, found a recipe. Kind of went in, got the grains and stuff like that from Mistucky Creek, and I went to Acme to go get the peppermint and the spearmint for that stuff. I didn't find anything there that fit it, so I ended up getting a bunch of York peppermint patties.
He gets creative.
Yeah.
I threw those into the boil, and I have a mint plant at home, so I threw some fresh mint in there and found some peppermint extract, and hopefully it turns out good.
Cool.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Sounds great, man.
You know, we hear different things from different people.
Yeah.
Like, we did a chocolate stout,
Mm-hmm.
and we threw the chocolate into the boil. And the guy over at Mistucky Creek's like, there's your mistake. It's like there's
No,
fat. Muckraker.
Yeah.
Muckraker says, there's your mistake. He's like, because this beer tastes really good, but as soon as he saw the head on it, he was like, wouldn't you put the chocolate in? We put it in a boil. He's like, there's fats and oils in the chocolate, and that's why your head is looking like a milkshake.
Yeah, like bubbles in chocolate milk.
And, tasted killer.
Yeah.
I thought the head looked fine.
Yeah.
But then I he's like, yeah, you always want to put it into the secondary fermentation, and you should use cacao nibs and not chocolate.
Yeah.
The fats in the chocolate. So then but then I look at all these other beer recipes, and they're all using chocolate. You know, and then I talked to Steve at Mistucky Creek, and I'm like, yeah, I guess that was our mistake. He's like, that's when everybody puts chocolate in, is in the boil. So,
Yeah.
who knows, man?
Yes.
Everybody does different shit.
Yeah.
All I know is if the beer tastes good,
Then it's good.
then it's good.
Exactly. As long as it tastes good. That's the
Yeah.
And the stout tasted killer.
It tasted
Yeah.
killer, and I thought the head looked great. I don't
Yeah.
know. I like looking at my head on my beer, and it looks like a milkshake.
Yeah, I mean,
It's pretty cool.
it didn't bother me in the slightest. But his thing was, you know, if you're gonna brew beers like this, and you know people are gonna judge them and stuff like that, he goes, that's the first thing they're gonna see, and they're gonna go, you know, because it's not gonna have that creamy, you know, tan head like it should have. It's gonna look like this, and he said right away they're just gonna go, you know.
Yeah, well, fuck them.
Yes, I mean, if we're gonna enter the beer in the Great American Beer Festival, maybe we'll try that.
Well, you know,
But if we're just gonna brew it to frickin' give everybody a drink,
the judge
yeah,
at our beer club,
yeah,
who is a judge at beer competitions, he tasted it and he goes, "This is really fucking good.
Yeah.
This is a nice, clean beer.
yeah,
I would enter this."
yes,
And so,
yeah,
maybe he's not one of those guys.
yeah. I don't know how critical the head thing is, but you know,
I don't know, man. To each their own, right?
yes, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's.
And I would also point out this guy doesn't brew stouts,
No.
so
He makes fucking bug beer.
yeah, he makes bug beer.
Just fucking with you, Tom.
Makes a lot of fruit sours.
He does,
Yeah.
man, and he does some cool shit. Wild fermentation and blends, and
Yeah.
I'm a big fan.
Yes. I
No.
I like several beers he made, man.
Yeah,
So
and always happy to take your advice. But
Yes.
you know how it is. Everybody has advice,
everybody's got
and it all contradicts, and we just have to roll with. But we'll take your advice too,
yes.
and we'll try it your way, and
Yeah.
we'll see which one we like the best.
Yeah.
That's all we can do.
That's the only thing you can do. Just
know?
whatever method works, then you use that.
Use that one.
So
So you're right now. You're mainly an extract guy.
Yep, mostly extract. I'm trying to branch into the all grain thing and tried a couple of different things and trying to get closer to the all grain stuff. But
so the chocolate mint, that's
That's a combination.
yep,
that's a combination. It's not
partial
all. It's
mash.
not.
yeah, it's not all extract. There's
I saw him ringing out.
Yeah.
At the last time we did a podcast, we couldn't get him on the show.
Yeah.
that's true.
When Steve was on,
Yeah.
I saw him. Steve putting his order together. I saw the grains there. I was like,
Yeah.
all right, he's doing a partial mash extract with
Yeah.
grains. I'm like, that's perfect. My story is I never had any intentions of brewing beer again. I used to brew beer mainly extracts, with partial mash back in the 90s when I lived in Seattle. And then I had kids, and then I moved 3,000 miles away, and brewing equipment's not the top of the list of shit you bring with you on the Amtrak. And I just got out of it, And then I started brewing like meads and ciders, and I had these grand illusions of opening up a cidery or a meadery. But I had a mead going, and I was like, I got to go get bottles for this. So I went to a homebrew place that was right in Sparta.
Oh yeah, that's where I started at.
Yeah, I
first.
went in there, and I was like, got any bottles? They're like, no, we're all out. I'm like, you're all out of fucking bottles. When are you going to get more? They're like, oh, actually, we're closing in 2 days. Everything is 30 to 50% off. And I was like, okay. I'm a smart guy. I've been around the block a few times. Not my first rodeo. So I was like, all right, I'll buy a couple of things. I'm going to come back tomorrow. And I bet you that 30 to 50% goes from 50 to 70%. And I went in the next day and I bought, some grains. I was like, all right, well, fuck it. The grains are cheap. I might as well make beer. Don't know what I'm doing, but I might as well give it a shot.
Yeah.
And then they were closed. And I sent them a message on Facebook the next day after they closed and said, "What are you doing with all the stuff that you didn't sell? Come in and make us an offer." So I went in the next day with Tom.
Yeah.
And we cleaned house, man.
Yeah, we got a lot of crap, man.
Yeah. You see that big bucket of PBW cleaner that I got out there?
Yep.
That's had a price tag on it of $350.
Yeah.
Got it for free.
Nice.
Got that that propane burner we're using out there. I got for $5. We just finished the last of our Munich grains.
That plastic thing was filled to the top with Munich grains. Wow.
Yeah. Just finished those in the Belgian that we got going on. So, but I had no intentions of doing beer again.
Mm-hmm.
And I went in there and was like, well, I got to do beer. Shit's like, I think I spent like $350 in there and walked out with probably $2,000 worth of brewing equipment.
Yep.
But
then he asked me, he's like, "What do you think about brewing beer?" I was like, "I have some shit."
Yeah.
I was like, "Sure." That was always my intention, is to get back into it, because I did it years ago, and then, then the whole kid and family life freaking thing hits, and then I was like, well, now I'm divorced and I live here. I'm putting all my hobbies to work because I'm going to make money out of something, because I don't want to fucking go to work for anybody.
Right, yeah.
I'll make my own money, man.
So,
smart thing to do.
Yeah, but to everybody listening, man, don't be intimidated by making beer.
No.
No.
Nope, you can make oatmeal, you can make beer.
Yep.
And any alcohol, man.
Yeah, any alcohol.
I mean, distilling's out of my league.
Yeah.
But I understand the concept.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not complicated.
No.
No.
It's dangerous.
Hey, man.
It's like cooking gasoline.
If hillbillies can do it in the frickin' woods along a creek,
My grandfather, that's all he did for a fucking living was make whiskey and play poker.
it ain't that hard,
So-
man. So,
But you want to start with ciders and
Yes.
meads, man. Like, it's so easy. Wines, easy.
yes.
You get your juice, you throw in your yeast, you let it sit, you leave it the fuck alone, you're good to go.
Yep.
Beer, pretty much the same thing, man. The hardest part of beer is what we're doing today.
Yeah.
And it's not hard. It's easy.
Yes.
It just takes a long time.
Yeah, it does.
And you don't overcomplicate shit.
No.
Start
Out with extract kits.
Start
man.
out with
They're
extract,
they're fairly cheap. You can bang out 2.5 cases of beer. And everything's measured out for you.
Yeah.
And it's really easy to learn, and then from there you can branch out and like Andrew did, start using grains and things like that. And
Yeah.
so
And as far as the expense that you're going to spend on it,
Yeah.
it's up to you, man. 'Cause
Yeah.
you can brew beer in a pot.
yeah.
That's what I do.
You
Yes.
know, or you can invest in Herms or REM systems.
Yeah.
And, the sky's the limit, but you still can make beer.
Yes.
You can spend $100 on your equipment, or you can spend a couple thousand.
Mm-hmm.
And
It's up to you.
It's up to you. Do like me and Tom. We just keep adding on.
Yeah.
We keep
Yeah.
just add a little here.
Yeah. This was a plastic bucket. Now it's not. Now
Right.
it's this.
Now it's a fermenter.
And now it's an actual fermenter.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
And you look for deals, man. You look at the fucking off markets.
This used to belong to the Alhambra man who
Yes.
delivered my water, and now it belongs to me. And it
Yes.
came home on the bus, and I ferment beer in it.
Yes.
So, we have a special guest.
Yes, we have the proprietor of Stew and Dolly's.
Stew and Dolly's place.
Janine
where,
Peacock
opening
came
soon
wandering
in Ogdensburg,
in.
New Jersey.
Hello.
So what's going on?
Painting doors.
She's
doors.
painting doors,
You
getting
need-
ready, trying to open.
You need anything flipped over? Muscles?
I
No.
need to hang a door pretty soon.
right.
Okay. We're ready.
We're ready.
Let the bottom dry.
Okay.
So
But,
I don't get any paint on the floor.
There's beers in the fridge.
On my
We're gonna check our sparge water, or actually, we're gonna check our kettle.
Yes.
And see where we are.
Yeah.
And we'll be back soon.
We'll be back.
Now my body's like a desert, well it's empty and I'm dry. My atmospheric conditions temperature that's high. My legs are getting weak and I'm fit to fall. Now woman, do you dirty or I'll have to crawl. Now a young man slays and he works all day, come home worn out and wanna hit the hay. Your woman's horse and nagging, but you take it on the chin. She throws you out that back door and she hits the gin. More whiskey, well I can't live without more whiskey. Well I keep on a-drinking till my dying day. I get that long fat bottle and I'll put it away.
And we're back.
Yeah.
Mishaps abound.
Well, I don't know. Not really a mistake.
Well, we went outside and realized that our mash tun was still full of liquid.
And it wasn't draining
we
properly.
We were clogged up.
Yes.
And that'll happen with a 16-pound grain bill.
Yeah.
So we fixed it, and we're bringing it up to a boil now.
Yes.
And we came back in, and we're trying...
Carlos the Berserker.
Authentic
Boricua.
Authentic Boricua Puerto Rican mead.
Yes.
And this is a mead that I made with plantains, obviously honey.
Yes.
Plantains, tamarind.
Okay.
A little papaya.
No chicharrones?
No chicharrones.
Oh, okay.
Little
no chicharrones in there, man.
Little papaya.
Okay.
And, a couple of jalapenos.
Yeah.
That you just maybe taste them on the back end. But it didn't carbonate the way I wanted it to. So,
not yet.
So we adjusted.
Yeah.
And we're going to see what happens by game day.
Yes.
But it's fucking tasty.
Yeah, you West Coast guys are going to be in for a treat, man.
Yeah.
We're going to have a Puerto Rican Viking giving you giving you mead.
Yeah. He's going to be all happy. Shit-eating grin on his face. Yeah. His picture's on a bottle.
Yep.
So,
yeah, he's going to be all nuts in his Jets jersey, and then by halftime, we'll be beating him up.
So that's what I'm drinking. Andrew, you drinking this too? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It's not terribly sweet. It has some cool flavors to it and a little spicy.
Yeah, it's a little. It's different, man. Yeah. It's a unique. You've never tasted a mead like this before. I guarantee you that.
I was stirring our sparge, so I still have beer.
You still have beer. And what beer are you drinking?
Angry Eric.
Angry Eric.
Yeah.
Okay.
So.
No, we'll have to move on to something else.
Yeah. Well, Andrew's got a couple more of his beers.
We gotta have a couple more of his. Yeah. We got some other stuff in the fridge.
Yeah. We were drinking Cape May Devil's Reach. We were drinking them.
Yeah, and that's right.
They're a killer beer and very, very, very dangerous.
Yeah.
Because they're Belgian ales.
Yeah.
And they're 8.5%. And you can bang down a 6-pack like it's fucking PBR.
And we can't.
So that's fucking dangerous, man.
We don't have badges.
No.
So we can't run outside, strip off all our clothes, jump in a car, and drive home without going to jail.
Yeah, if we're running around naked out in front of my house, the Ogdensburg cops are going to be fucking beating the shit out of us and fucking arresting us.
Yep.
No, I'm digging this, man. It's got a nice... It's got definitely a unique flavor, man. But when I tell you the ingredients that are in it, you're getting that. That tamarind is really in there, and but it's definitely a mead, and I'm
going to get some right now.
I would like for it to bubble up a little bit for me, and I think it will. I can see the activity.
I think it will too. I think it's working fine. It's only been a couple days since we did that. So.
Yeah.
Oh, it's only a couple days since you bottled it?
Yeah,
no. I bottled it months ago.
Okay.
But we reconditioned it, Saturday?
Yeah. Because it was flat, and my intentions were for this to be a carbonated, mead. So I was like, all right, what can I do? A label already says sparkling. I got to make it sparkle.
That's true.
So we did a yeast starter, and we added about a quarter of a teaspoon of that into each bottle. We opened them up, and then we threw some carbonation tablets in, and you can see now the sediment is at the bottom of the bottle. You can see a little bit of activity in there. It's only been a couple days, so after about a week or two, should be nice and fizzy. If it's not, then fuck the label. It also says Puerto Rican Viking mead, which isn't a thing. So,
how do you know?
It could be a thing.
Hey, man, fucking Leif Erikson, man. He enjoyed the sun and fucking palm trees too.
Fucked a lot of people.
Yeah, fuck
Could be
a lot
some
of people.
Puerto Rican Vikings out there.
Yeah, fuck Christopher Columbus, man. Fucking Vikings are down there banging all kinds of fucking bitches.
Right. Yeah.
You know? So,
Yeah.
that's why you see a lot of
And they didn't.
blonde-haired, blue-eyed Jamaicans.
And they didn't kill every. And they didn't fucking enslave and kill everybody on the fucking islands either.
No, they
They
didn't.
just went down there and fucking did their shit and bailed.
Yeah, that's where hedonism came from, man.
So what do you think?
What do I think? Being I'm a big fan of chili peppers, that's the first thing I get from this, and I dig this.
Nice.
A little more carbonation, and this is gonna be fucking wailing, fucking cranking. Tailgate, everybody's getting fucked up on this shit.
Yeah. You
So
gotta be
Raider
careful.
Nation, black hole,
'Cause this
watch
is-
out,
This is
because the berserker is coming for you.
this is also like 13% in
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
range.
that would mess you up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I did 12 ounces this time. I was like, eh. So, yeah, the Raider Nation are coming.
The berserker is fucking gonna be lurking for you, buddies.
So,
You know.
good stuff, man.
Put your hats on.
Yeah. I hope everybody fucking enjoys it. If you
Yeah.
don't, it's more for me.
Exactly. We'll drink it.
Yep. Drink the hell out of it.
Sure.
So what are we going to drink next?
I don't know. It's up to Andrew.
It's up to Andrew. Andrew's
no.
going to pick. He's either going to pick one of his or something else.
Yeah.
There's some cans in there.
Yeah,
you have.
there's some cans in there he brought.
Cans you have.
Yeah.
I didn't bring shit.
It's okay. We have plenty of beer. You
All
don't
right.
need to bring any. we still have scotch too.
I brought this. Oh shit! Get some shot glasses.
Oh, you want a shot?
We'll just put. No, I'm not doing a shot.
No,
I'm
not doing
a
a
taste.
shot either, man.
Yeah, no.
Do a taste.
Okay.
Just a little tiny bit at the bottom of a shot glass, and we'll see what's going on.
Where'd our shot glasses go?
All right, so we we said what are we drinking, and
We're moving on.
We're trying some scotch.
We're gonna sample some scotch. I guess a new brand of scotch coming out.
Now, this is like an airplane bottle, and it's still half full, and there's a tiny bit at the bottom of each of our glasses. And fucking Andrew, how are your eyes? I can't read this.
Probably not that good.
Mine suck. I don't know what we're drinking.
Arbeck?
Arbeck.
Arbeck.
I know it's from Argyle,
Yeah. What is it?
right? It's from Argyle.
Yeah. Arbeg.
Arbeck. It's like Gaelic.
Yeah.
Scotch Gaelic.
Corey reckon something. And it's Islay single malt Scotch whiskey by
Yeah. Exactly.
Arbeg Distilling Limited in on Isle of Islay in Scotland. That's
Right.
where this is from. My daughter is the PR director on their, I guess, soon to be released North American public relations campaign. And, we got these free samples from my ex-wife because my daughter brought them home. And to try these and let us know what everybody thinks about them. And she can
Now,
punch up a public relations campaign for them.
we're going to be honest.
Yes, we're not big Scotch
We're
drinkers.
not big Scotch
We are
drinkers.
not big Scotch drinkers. So,
And when I smell it, it reminds me of all the reasons that I don't like Scotch.
yes.
Yep.
It smells like Scotch
100%.
tape to me.
Yeah.
And,
It does smell like Scotch tape.
right.
Now, I don't know if this is the one that my wife said smelled like medicine and tasted like medicine.
We
She-
got two.
she-
we got two other little.
We got
bottles
two
over
other
there.
ones. She said one tasted kind of like Jack Daniels ish, and the other one tasted like medicine. And she didn't open the other one. So, if anybody knows my ex-wife, you'll know what she's talking about when she says Jack Daniels ish versus medicine ish.
It does. When I smell it, it brings back those memories of the things I don't like about Scotch.
Yeah.
But I have acquired a taste for Scotch, so no, this has all the stuff I don't like about Scotch.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. I think this is the medicine one she was talking about.
Now, for all you Scotch drinkers out there,
Yeah.
you're probably gonna fucking love this.
Yeah,
And I don't know why.
Yeah, you probably are. But I think this is the one she talked about that tasted like medicine. Because to me, it tastes and smells like medicine.
It tastes like Scotch to me. It's not for me.
No.
But I'm not going to say it's bad.
No,
I don't have the acquired taste.
Yes, we can't say it's bad. We can't say anything bad about it because we're not Scotch drinkers. Now, you drop vodka, rum, bourbon in front of us, whiskey, we can tell you.
That fucking airplane-sized bottle that you have over there of this would last in my house for about a year. Because every couple months I might try it.
Do you know where the rest of this is going to go? In our fucking stoppers on the top of our car,
in our
car
airlock,
boys.
yeah. It's gonna
in
go
our
in the
airlocks.
airlock.
That's where this is going to go, man.
Yeah.
Just like the Rumplemints that's in my freezer.
Right. But we're not slagging these
No,
people. I don't know how to review Scotch.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't.
Yes. Yes, so Mirinda, you're going to need to bring us stuff that's not Scotch.
Yeah.
If you want honest opinions.
Also, don't bring us any gin either.
Yeah, don't bring us any gin either.
Not tasting it.
I mean, if you and your mother want to come on the show and drink gin and talk about it, great. But Splatterhead and I are not drinking gin.
I feel like I've been licking tape.
I know. I mean, this is not a good thing for us.
No.
It's not,
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. I mean, we don't know if it's good or bad. We really don't. We really fucking don't. There's three of us here, and none of us knows if this is good or bad or what it's supposed to taste like.
This might be the best Scotch in the fucking world.
Yes, exactly. This might win fucking every gold medal and fucking Stad there is, man. But
we're not going to sit here and go, this sucks.
Yeah.
But, I'll take a fucking shot of Jameson over that any day.
Yeah, I would think so too. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm not pouring it out, so there you go. All right, let's.
Yeah, it's kind of brutal, man.
Let's check our wort.
Okay.
So that was the best song Overkill ever wrote.
Oh, goddamn right. That should be the Jersey anthem.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, for years they've been trying to get fucking Born to Run by Springsteen to be the fucking state anthem.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Welcome to the fucking Garden State, motherfuckers.
Yeah.
We're out of line, and we really don't have any fucking time for you. So,
all right. I opened a beer. I don't know where it came from. It probably came from one of Andrew's winnings.
Hudson Valley.
Or you bought it. I don't
No,
know.
Andrew brought it.
Yeah, it was one of the winnings.
There's still some beer left in here for you to taste. Hudson Valley Brewery. This is called Glycerin, and it is a double prickly pear sour double IPA.
Wow.
So it is confused as fuck.
It is, man. That beer doesn't know what bathroom to use, man.
But I gotta tell you, in the fucking color on this beer,
Oh,
Yeah, the color's pretty cool.
fucking killer, man.
I gotta tell you, I am gonna enter this into the beer of the year.
Really?
Fucking,
Wow.
this is a fucking amazing whatever it is. It's a double prickly pear sour double IPA.
Well, you better take that label for your fucking
Oh yeah,
book,
no,
man.
that label's going in my book, but this is a tasty fucking beer, man.
Okay, man.
It's the sour is spot on.
I mean, it looks fucking killer, man.
Yeah,
The,
that's great
uh,
color to it.
Yeah, the color's amazing. I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know, maybe like a ruby red grapefruit juice. Like
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Yes.
it's fucking good, and you guys need to taste it because it's good.
Okay.
And
I'll taste it now.
it tastes good in my Crazy Willie's Brewery mug too.
Wow, that ain't fucking bad, man.
Oh, that's not
That is
bad.
pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
I mean, the title scared me away.
It's got
Yeah, that's really good.
But now that I took a sip of it, it
Yeah.
don't scare me away anymore.
No,
man.
not at all.
No. That's fucking pretty good, man.
that's good.
What's the brewing company?
Hudson Valley Brewing Company, man.
Hudson Valley. Okay, yeah. Hudson Valley Brewery, man.
Where are they?
Beacon, New York.
Okay,
On
Beacon.
Main Street. And this checks in at fucking 8%, man.
Wow.
So, you've heard me talk about chick beers. This is a beer you can get your chick to drink when you go to, like, doing brewery hopping. You know, because they're all like, yeah, I like beer because of the hoppiness. Yeah, no. This is a beer they'll like.
Yeah.
You know, because it's a double IPA, but you ain't tasting hops. You're tasting nice pear fucking taste.
Yeah, man.
You know.
The prickly pear, which
Yeah.
is like a cactus fruit.
Yeah.
man. It's
I mean, this is
fucking
killer.
good.
This is fucking killer. I
So,
like this.
Where are we on our list of beers from the year right now?
I don't know. I think we got we have Netta
We have Netta from
by-
Muckraker.
from Muckraker. We have we have Beach Please from Long Ireland Beer Company out in Long Island.
I'm going to throw in the cucumber saison that we got from Crazy Willie's
Oh,
Brewery.
yes, that was good too. And you know, I like the strawberry rhubarb that you brought back too.
Yeah.
That was really fucking good, man.
Yeah.
That was fucking excellent, man.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say that we have to add this glycerin.
Yeah.
From
Yeah.
Hudson Valley Brewing Company.
Sure, man. That
Or Hudson
yeah.
Valley Brewery.
Yeah, I'm on board with that, man. That's pretty good. You know, I already poured a beer, so I don't have a beer or one of them. But what I have is
Yeah, what do you have?
I have Cape May Brewing Company Captain May IPA. It's IPA with standard tropical aromas. I don't know, pretty good to me. But then again, I'm really partial to Cape May Brewing Company.
Yes, you are.
Because I love that fucking place. You know? So, because I'm a beach dude. And it pairs well with, I don't know, I think, I don't know, it's got a barbecue, a beach chair, and whatever that fucking thing is. Some sort of pineapple hop fucking fucking symbol. I don't know. But, the barbecue and the beach chair. I'm on board. I'll drink these all day and barbecue and sit in a fucking beach chair with a fucking surf pole out. And it doesn't kill you. 6.4. Fucking nice, man. Not cloudy. It's not the Lumberjack IPA. So, it's all right.
The
I dig it.
Lumberjack IPA.
Yeah. Well, Lumberjack IPAs, they look like fucking like golden milk.
Right, yeah.
And they're all fucking all like, ho, ho, ho. This has these notes. Yeah, it's like, fuck you and your beard. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
It's beer, asshole.
No, this is good, man. This is not typically something that I would...
It doesn't look like a beer. I can tell you that right now.
It's not typically something that I would, read and grab off the shelf. I might grab it for the artwork because I collect beer labels, but... I'm pretty happy with it, man.
Almost looks like tomato soup.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like, when you make a fucking pot of sauce and you're rinsing the pot out, that's what the water looks like.
Yeah.
But it tastes much better.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll drink this. I wouldn't drink that. I don't know, man. I'm down with this beer.
There we go.
Yeah,
good, man. So, that's cool.
Andrew's winnings have been pretty good.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
These are Andrew's winnings because from the LCR game at the Brew Club.
Yeah.
I mean, you walk out of there with your winnings. You walk out with like 30 fucking 6 beers, whatever.
We're not doing that at the next meeting.
No.
Because the next meeting is somewhere else.
Yeah, it's at a brewery. Glenmere.
Yeah, it's at Glenmere.
Glenmere Brewing. So, that's cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean, the first week we were there, I won the LCR game. I was like, everybody's like, are you going to take your beers? I was like, I just bought a shitload of beer because I'd bring 3 beers here, so I have a shitload of beer in my refrigerator.
He forgot he had a podcast where we review beers.
Yeah, well, I took a couple.
Yeah.
But I left everything, it's here, drink what you want, man.
Yeah.
I mean, it's all just beers in the end.
We're still drinking those when we go up to the Mistucky Creek.
Yeah, exactly. There's still some of mine up there in the fucking refrigerator. So if you go to Mistucky Creek and you're like, hey, Steve, I want a homebrew, I want to make wine, I want to make cider, I want to make weed. Or not weed. Maybe Steve will help me with that. So, mead. So, just tell him, hey, Groby said there's beers in the fridge. Can I have one? And Steve will give you one.
Yeah, as long as you're a customer.
Yeah, as long as you're a customer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right, cool. Well, our beer is boiling.
Yeah. And we're throwing hops in and all kinds of shit. And
we're not throwing all kinds of shit. We're just putting hops in.
We're just putting hops in. But, all kinds of shit sounds better.
Okay.
Than just throwing hops in. Yeah.
Usually, if it's our recipe, we're throwing all kinds of shit.
Yeah, all kinds of shit in, yeah.
So. This one, we're following the instructions.
Yeah,
it's a project.
Yeah, it's a project, so we have to be pretty much...
Yeah, we got to be spot on.
Yeah, on the ball with this one.
Yeah,
so.
we can't fuck with it.
And we're doing good so far today.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So, what else we got?
I don't know. We'll find something else.
Okay.
Breaking drunk news.
Breaking drunken news. Russia's greatest Napoleonic reenactor was found drunk in a river with the severed arms of his lover in his backpack. Sunday, Moscow. Sunday was to have been a day when Oleg Sokolov, in full Napoleonic costume, would take his life in spectacular fashion in St. Petersburg's Peter and Paul Fortress. Instead of having been fished out of the Moika River early Saturday morning with a backpack containing a woman's severed arms, he was in the Mariinsky Hospital, still very much alive, but recovering from hypothermia and facing a murder charge. The 63-year-old Sokolov is an assistant professor of history and one of Russia's most prominent scholarly reenactors of the Napoleonic Wars. The arms in the backpack are thought to be those of one of his students, 24-year-old Anastasia Yeshchenko, whose dismembered and decapitated body was found in Sokolov's apartment just a few houses down from where he was hauled out of the water, drenched and intoxicated, police said.
She must have pissed him off.
Yeah, really? What the fuck did she do? Holy crap. Sokolov's lawyer told the TASS news agency, which is, Comunista Simpatico, fucking give you your information shit, that he has confessed to the murder, a crime of St. Petersburgian passion that has parallels to Fyodor Dostoevsky's novel Crime and Punishment, The Use of an Axe, and to the 1916 assassination of the mad monk Grigory Rasputin, with its denouncement in the city's dark interior waterways.
Rasputin, from everything that I've read, could have been on that ship with Mojo that called earlier.
Okay, I think
well hung individual.
I think maybe Rasputin is Mojo.
Maybe.
He just, was
Mojo and Rasputin are one and the same.
Yes, he just was relocated to the West Coast, and now he's Mojo. Okay, there might be a little bit of Edgar Allan Poe in there too. Sokolov told investigators that he shot Yashchenko in a fit of rage on Thursday, then entertained guests on Friday while her body lay in a room behind a closed door.
Was she a painter?
Maybe. After they left, he apparently decided to dismember and dispose of her remains. He told police that the task made him physically ill, and he drank heavily to keep himself...
That's a normal reaction.
To keep himself
definitely
at it. He might have jumped into the Moika, which is shallow enough to stand in, when the backpack didn't sink. Or he might have been so drunk that he toppled in accidentally. The authorities don't know. Both versions have been reported. In any case, he called out in anguish, and a passing taxi driver called police. His plan, local news organizations reported, was to make his way back to the Peter and Paul Fortress on Sunday, dressed as Napoleon Bonaparte, to romantically take his own life in front of his gaping and undoubtedly awestruck tourists. Fellow students said Yashchenko lived with Sokolov for some time, but had recently moved out. Photos online show them dancing.
Why. Was there something wrong with the fellow?
Maybe. I mean, photos online show them dancing. She was in an empire dress with white gloves past her elbows, and he was in a glimmering uniform, decked with gold braid and a red sash pulled tight around his evident paunch. He called her Isabel after one of the Bonapartes, and insisted she call him sire. They co-wrote 2 scholarly articles on aspects of Napoleonic history. Sokolov had been embroiled in a bitter plagiarism controversy last year, with a professor from Moscow and was also accused of assaulting a student who challenged him during one of his lectures. His employer, St. Petersburg State University, stood by him in the incident. Some of his former students described Sokolov to local news organizations as passionate, knowledgeable, unstable, and temperamental. A student in Moscow accused him in 2008 of tying her to a chair and threatening her with a hot iron. One of St. Petersburg's more flamboyant journalists, Alexander Nevzovorov, showed a photo on Instagram of the copy of one of Sokolov's books on which the historian had written with the dedicatory inscription of a maniac. Sokolov, a widower, told police that Yashchenko's criticism of his two grown daughters drove him to kill her, using a decidedly anachronistic sawed-off shotgun. Yashchenko's mother, Lieutenant Colonel Galina Yashchenko of the Ministry of Internal Affairs, arrived in St. Petersburg on Sunday from her home in Krasnodar in southern Russia to arrange for the return of her daughter's remains. Well,
This is a fucked up story.
if the broad's mother was some sort of fucking minister of affairs in the Russian government, this motherfucker and his family are never going to be heard from ever again.
Right.
You know, I mean, right now they're gathering up his family, taking their houses, taking their belongings, and these fucking people are fucking gone.
Yeah.
He won't be gone because he's in jail. And he's making money for somebody. But his family, they're fucked.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
if you watch the fucking Chernobyl series in Russia,
Which I turned you on to.
Yes.
Great.
Yes, it was on Netflix, I think.
Yeah.
If you watch that, you realize this guy's family is fucked.
Yeah.
You know, they're done. They're all arrested. They're all to fucking work camps in Siberia. They're fucked. Everything's gone. They're erased from memory.
Yeah.
So,
Speaking of Netflix,
okay.
and speaking of this weird domestic abuse kind of shit that we just read about, I watched this show on Netflix the other day. It's a limited series thing. It's called Land, like island.
Oh,
It's
okay.
I-land. It really wasn't very good, but it's one of those shows that like it's bad, but once you start watching it, you got to keep watching to find out what the fuck's going on.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
like Napoleon Dynamite.
Right? Yeah.
Yes.
You got to keep watching to see what's going on. So we're watching it, and I watched like 3 episodes one night, and the next day I was like, I got to put my show back on, and Laura watched it with me, and then so these synopsis, right? These people they wake up on an island, and they have no memory. They don't know who they are. They don't know their names, how they got there, blah blah blah. And you're watching, and you think you're watching this show, and then one of them wakes up in a prison. It turns out that they're in some like kind of virtual. They're all convicts.
Oh, okay.
So, but they're in some like virtual thing where they think they're on this island. But if you die on the island, you die in real life. And
Oh,
blah
okay.
blah blah. And then at a certain point, they start to get their memories back of like the crimes they committed, right? So this one lady is like, she lives with this guy. They're, her husband, and their 2 kids. And the guy beats the shit out of her. He's a real piece of work. Guy's
Yeah.
an asshole,
Yeah.
right? But she's with him, right? So then I'm sitting there watching it with Laura. And then they show her going to work, and she's covering up her black eye with the makeup, and she's like,
Yeah.
and the other girls are like, oh yeah, you tripped. She's like, yes, I tripped. They're like, oh yeah, sure you did,
Yeah.
'cause, like they're trying to like,
You know, ladies, I've seen a lot of you trying to cover up shit with makeup.
yeah, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work. We all know. Just come out and say what the fuck is going on.
Right, and
so
that's
we
how
can
you get help.
so we can help you and end the shit.
Right.
Covering up with makeup does not fucking work.
But then they show her back at the house with the guy, and he comes in and he's in a shit mood like these guys are. Right?
Yeah.
and she starts fucking ragging on him. And I look at my wife, I'm like, if she keeps talking to him like that, she's going to trip again.
Yeah, well, yes.
Like she's, you already know he's a psycho.
Yes. Yes.
Fucking leave this, don't fucking poke the bear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But then you're feeling bad for the chick, right? You're like, well, why the fuck is she in trouble? Why is she on the island? Maybe she killed this dude. Fuck him. Then they show the next scene. No, she didn't kill him. She decided to kill her kids instead. She drove them into the ocean. And it's like, well, fuck you, you fucking cunt. But I don't know why I connected those two things, but I just remember it was funny that I said that to my wife.
I mean,
if she's not careful, she's going to trip again.
Exactly. And, I always have this analogy. If you walk in your front door and somebody cracks you in the fucking face, every fucking time you walk in the door, sooner or later, you're going to be wary of walking in that fucking door.
Yeah, don't walk in that door.
Don't walk in that door anymore.
Yeah.
So, we don't dig hitting women.
No, and when don't go to work saying I was tripped. Go to work saying, hey, this asshole, and we will take care of that motherfucker right away.
Everybody knows you put the makeup on, tell the fucking truth.
Yeah.
Walk into work, what happened to you? Fucking jerk off, punch me in the fucking face. Okay.
Yeah.
No tripping.
Problem will be solved.
Yeah, no, I was playing with the fucking kids in the backyard. None of that shit. Just say it like it is. Yeah. Fucking bastard fucking hit me. Yeah. Okay. Now you're going to have a bunch of fucking people got to be punching around the fucking bastard.
Yeah, like a piñata.
Yes. And the only way to stop that shit is to punch the fucking bastard around.
Yeah.
That's my theory. Psychologists, everybody may have different theories.
Professionals may have different things to say.
Yes. My theory is motherfuckers hitting women, beat the fucking shit out of him. He ain't going to hit at fucking women anymore because now he knows what the fuck it's like.
Right,
most of these motherfuckers never know what it's like to be punched in the fucking face.
No.
Punch him in the fucking face.
Yeah.
Kick him in the fucking balls, break their fucking bones, punch him the fuck around.
Yeah.
And now they know.
And we understand that you're scared.
Yes. And we understand that.
But speak up.
Yes. Yes, you're scared, reach out to somebody,
because
man.
The majority of people out there are normal.
Yeah.
And they're not like that asshole.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any domestically battered women listening to our show.
Probably not.
But if you are, give us a call, 732-798-0257,
man.
We will take care of the problem.
Yeah, trust me. You call us and say that my fucking boyfriend or husband are punching me around. If we can get to you, we'll make sure you won't punch you the fuck around anymore.
I know people.
Yes.
We can get to
you. We know people all over the fucking country, man.
Yeah.
Somebody will go there and punch this motherfucker in the face and say, if you ever touch her again, your ass is fucking mine.
Never trip again.
And you'll never trip again.
That's right.
So, we don't dig that shit,
Nah, not at all.
I don't care how much of a fucking cunt the fucking woman is, punch her in the fucking face.
Right, we'll make jokes.
Yeah, we'll make jokes, man.
We're not politically correct all the time.
No.
We're fucking old guys.
Yes.
We make fucking
jokes.
jokes.
I'm about the biggest fucking misogynist you're going to find fucking in the Western Hemisphere. But I would never, ever hit a woman. Never.
Right.
I just call them a bunch of names and walk away.
Yeah.
But,
Right.
So.
And it's,
Yeah, we don't dig that shit here.
Nah, not at all. And I'm with Bill Burr.
Yeah.
I'm with Bill Burr, and I'll play that now.
Okay. God.
So we support something.
Well, we don't support hitting women.
No.
Yeah, we support beating the fucking shit out of the fucking people that do hit women.
Right. Exactly.
Whether you're male or female, we don't give a fuck.
But the fact that you shouldn't hit women.
Yes.
Also, I think Bill Burr has he says too, you shouldn't hit women.
No.
But let's hear what he has to say. If I can get this to work.
You know what the maddest she ever got at me was? One time she was watching this show. It was like a poor excuse for The View. And they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence. Just in case, you didn't get the memo, Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly, It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? It's like wife beaters watching. Oh, fuck! Ah! Now I get it. Upset daisy, sweetheart. Here we go. There you go. Oh.
I didn't know.
So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head. You could wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it.
Exactly.
But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that statement. What are you, levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying? Women, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week? There you go. Every day. You didn't do it, right? Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day, paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason. I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons in that arc of a story. All right, that was a hypothetical. You want an actual story? I'll give you one. All right, I fucked up my foot playing drums, trying to get my bass drum foot as fast as John Bonham's, because I figure that's a good thing to focus on. 43 years of age, never married, no kids. I figure this is going to lead me to the light, right? This is what I need to do. So I don't know what I did. I felt like after I played for like an hour, and afterwards I felt like literally like there was some midget stabbing me in the bottom of my foot, right? Like I had lightning coming out of the bottom of my foot. So I did the typical guy thing. I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll sleep it off. Be fine, right? Next morning I wake up, my foot's even worse, and I got to walk my crazy dog. So I'm like, I can't do it. My foot's killing me. So I wake up my girl, go, sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Can you walk the dog for me? Can you just take the shift? I'll do your afternoon shift. Can you just do me this solid? Can you do this for me? And she's just like, oh. I had a late night last night. I'm tired. I have a big day. And I just go, fuck it. She goes, what do you mean, fuck it? It's like, why can't you just say no? Why do you always gotta waterboard me with a 20-minute explanation that eventually winds its way around to go fuck yourself? Just say no. I'm just limping out of the room. Whatever, go back to bed. You got a big day, right? So now I'm limping down the street. I got Tourette's. Fuck goddamn bullshit. The dog's walking next to me. I gotta admit, I got a little childish. I did. I got a little childish, I was just thinking about my relationship. I'm like, this is the relationship I'm in? You just gonna do whatever the hell you want to do, right? And fuck me? Fine. I'm gonna do whatever the hell I want to do. I feel like listening to my iPod on full blast, walking around the house. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I did. Turned it all the way up, and my whole plan was just to walk by her like I didn't even know her. That was it. She came down the hall. I just ghosted her. Just walked right past her. Just trying to piss her off. And I got to tell you something. Worked like a charm. Worked like a charm. Yeah, hung my coat up, turned around. By the time I turned around, she was already yelling at me. But the music was so loud, not only could I not hear her, it actually looked like she was singing the song that I was listening to. It's one of the highlights of the relationship. So I knew what she was saying. I was like, whatever, I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone. I'm going on to the computer, right? So I limp over and I sit down, and unbeknownst to me, she's like, now, we're going to talk about this right now. Comes out, poof, and slaps the headphones off my head. I got big ears. It fucking hurt. So I'm like, honey, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Put the headphones back on. She comes right back up again. Poof, slaps them off a little harder. This time they spin halfway around my head. Caveman DNA starts coming up. Talking through my teeth. Honey, leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it, right? Put them on third time. She comes out. Poof, slaps him right across the room, and I snap. I'm like, fine. You want to have the fight? Let's fucking have the fight. She's like, we will discuss this later when you calm down. Right there. I just wanted to roll her up on her yoga mat and stuff her behind the couch. Just leave her there until she got thirsty. Come on, let me out of here. I have a spin class. You've made your point. This is ridiculous. Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, you know. But saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place. If you say there's no reason, whoo, you cut out the build-up, you're just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now. I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that? What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taping a special here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Fucking had to ignore all of that and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever? Answer him! Answer him! Every fucking special I do, there's always one. Always right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason. Jesus fucking Christ. You know this, I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me. Fucking unbelievable. Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? Well, how come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? All right? How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it? How did a snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire. They don't just drive away afterwards. They sift through the debris. How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right? Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging. All right? I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison, okay? So if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating, right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know? You know what it is? Is every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say, the guy's a piece of shit, fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail, and then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude, in your heart of hearts, what do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream? And he fucking, you know? Or do you think maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight and some crazy shit was being said? Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck! Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker! Right? To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box? Oh my God, I'll bring my out! I'll bring my out! Now, fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I think is the core of a lot of that shit. You know? And I gotta tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued, but after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around. I have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness. All right? No problem with that. Totally respect it. But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about, maybe you don't get along with your dad, and in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call him a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right? My girl knows my big thing is, my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, just screaming up at the younger couple, turn it down! That isn't music! So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone. Then I'd lose my shit. Next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened? So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay, you're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay? All right? Don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit. Maybe because you got a little dick. Just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument. Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right? Yes. Lean on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down. And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's the champagne of victory.
All right, that went a little longer than we thought, but it was funny as fuck.
But it was funny as fuck, man. It's true, man.
And he had some good points.
Yes.
That was what I was trying to get at. It's never okay to hit a woman.
It's never okay to hit a woman.
No.
But to say that there's no fucking reason,
You
jump in the line.
That's inherently untrue.
It works
Right.
both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's definitely sometimes there's a reason you don't do it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you just don't.
No.
I mean, shit.
Yeah,
We're 6 minutes away from the second hop edition
Okay.
on our beer.
All right. I think we should fucking go out and check that.
Okay.
All right.
You ain't the first boy standing around a beat-up Chevy wanna sing like Eminem. Get away from your mom and them and get all tripping. I seen you standing in line at the Five and Dime with your baby mama and a son. And he ain't the only one that needs an oil-field whooping. Wasted mind. You smell like turpentine. You'll be doing time with no idea why. You got hitters on your Honda. You should have spent the money on a carburetor overhaul. So your rusty bucket won't stall at the courthouse. You're only 17 with the Detroit lean, and a baby don't look like you. He might be a little stupid too, and there's that smart mouth. Wasted mind. You smell like turpentine, and you'll be doing time.
All right. So we've gotten through our Bill Burr episode.
Yes.
And what are we drinking now?
I don't know. You guys are drinking Andrew's beer.
What do we got, Andrew?
This is a Weizenbach I made for my grandma's 80th birthday party.
All right. Let's see how that goes down. I like it. It's clean. It's I don't know. It's a little undercarbed,
Yeah.
but the flavor's all there, man. I dig it.
Yeah. Okay.
What do you got?
I'm drinking a Splice from Industrial Arts Brewing Company. Let's see if I can read the label. In Garnersville, New York. It says it's a DDH sour beer with, I guess, Zippy, Citra, and Haze hops in it. Not a big ABV point at 4.1.
I tasted it. It's not very sour to me.
This beer doesn't taste or look like the can would describe, is my take. It's not very sour. It's not very hoppy. And they both imply that. So, I like this beer because, I'm not a big sour guy and I'm not a big hop guy. But this beer has the good taste of both of them.
Yeah.
And as per my, specifications, I can drink 2 of 3 of these. So,
right.
That's what I look for,
All right.
So, but it's not bad, man. It's called Splice, Industrial Arts Brewing Company. Look them up, man.
I had a sip. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's not bad. So,
The beer I'm drinking from Andrew is pretty good too, man.
all right.
I'm enjoying it.
And what is that? A Wiesenbach?
Oh, Weizenbach.
Weissenbach, yeah.
A German wheat beer.
Nice.
What do we think in the ABV is on this? Close.
Probably 5 to 7, something in that range.
All right. Yeah. So it's not like, Doppelbock or anything.
Yeah. You like wheat beers?
I do.
What do you think of High Point, which is Rammstein, down in Butler?
I don't think I ever had one of those.
I think the Rammstein blonde wheat beer is probably the American standard
Okay.
for wheat beers. That's
really good, man.
That's my take. That is the American beer standard for wheat beers right there. So, I don't know. People have different opinions, but to me, that's what it is. And we used to hit this place on the boardwalk at Seaside. It's called the Sawmill. Still there. Got burned down. They rebuilt it. But back in the 80s, you used to be able to get the 22-ounce bottles of Hocker Shore.
Andrew couldn't. He wasn't alive back in the 80s.
Well,
88.
88.
Yeah.
Okay.
You used to be able to get the 24-ounce bottles of Hocker Shore, the wheat beer. And they were they would have them at happy hour. They were like $2 a piece there. So we would go down there and fucking, the bar would be packed. Everybody would be drinking that. It'd be all punks, metalheads. Everybody would be there. Everybody's pounding these beers. And they were exceptional wheat beers. Over the years, I think Hocker Shore's cheapened the recipe on that because I've tried them, several times now, and they're just not the same as they were then.
Right.
But, other than that,
Or you were just more easily impressed back then.
Nah, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. They were really good wheat beers then. I think they lost a little something over the years. But, as far as wheat beers go, my take is, the Rammstein Blonde. That's
it's
got to be the gold standard for American wheat beers, right?
Yeah, it's a good beer.
Yeah.
And that Black Ink dark lager is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Too.
I mean, it's High Point Brewing Company. All of their beers are called Rammstein.
Yeah, they only put out a handful of beers.
Yeah, maybe
it's like
five,
four or five.
4 or 5 beers.
Yeah.
But they're in Butler, New Jersey. I mean, great brewing company. They're not they're not flavor of the month. They're not, everybody's darling, but they've been out for a long time.
Yeah.
So you know, these guys are doing something good there. So
I dig them.
yeah.
Well, we got about 5 minutes left.
Okay.
Until we have to add our World Flock tablets and our yeast nutrients. And I don't have a whole lot more to say on the show.
Run DMC's playing in Atlantic City.
There you go.
November 30th, man.
Nice.
Fucking Hard Rock. I think maybe so we should get fucking, Fitz every time he fucking posts on Facebook says, fucking, I'm interested. Well, let's go, you motherfucker.
Yeah,
It ain't fucking Adam Lambert and your douchebag fucking Yuli John Ross shit.
I think even Laura would want to go see Run DMC.
Yeah,
man,
I mean,
and
fucking,
she loves Atlantic City.
Yeah,
so.
shit, man. November 30th, man.
Nice.
Maybe we should take a road trip. Fucking
Is
go
that a
see-
weekend?
I think so, yes.
All right, cool.
Cool.
We got so much going on.
The 24th is on a Sunday, so the 30th would be a Saturday. The
All right.
following weekend.
We got a lot going on.
Yeah.
That whole week.
Yeah.
Between Murphy's Law.
Yeah, Murphy's Law's the day before.
And and the tailgate. And
Yeah.
all kinds of shit.
But I mean, shit, I'll go
see Run DMC.
I'll go see Murphy's Law at the Stanhope House on Friday
And
night,
Run
and
DMC
then
in
go see
Atlantic City.
go see Run DMC in Atlantic City on
Yeah.
Saturday, man.
Absolutely.
Damn right, I'm down for that, man. Fucking, I seen Run DMC and the Beastie Boys on my 21st birthday at the Meadowlands.
Well, where's the shot glasses before we?
Oh, you
say
picked.
goodbye?
Oh, you
I
picked
picked
another
a new
one. Okay, let me get shot
Let's
glasses.
see if this one's any better. I mean, again, we're not very good judges of Scotch whiskey, and we're not doing anything near a full shot. We're doing like an eyedropper of the Scotch. I don't know what it is. It's the same company. I don't know the difference.
It's clearer than the other Scotch.
It is. Yeah, it is clearer than the other.
Yes,
Scotch.
it's a lot clearer than the other Scotch.
Yeah,
Scotch
it doesn't
from
have. That's not what I'm used to from looking at a Scotch.
Still the same smell.
It does still have the same
Yes,
smell.
yes.
It smells like Scotch tape.
Yes. Well, that's why they call it Scotch.
That's right. That's not for me.
Yeah, no.
It doesn't have as much old boots taste as the other one.
What is it? I can't discern.
This is an Ardbeg Islay single malt Scotch whiskey.
It's the same thing we had last time.
10. This is aged 10 years.
Oh, okay.
So this one is.
All right.
So it doesn't have as much. To me,
it's a little more palatable than the last one.
Yes. Yeah, this one didn't make me cringe when I drank it all in one shot. The other one did.
Yeah.
Has a touch of old boot taste.
I still got to rinse my mouth out with something
And
else.
Whether it's beer, soda, water, milk, I don't want any of those things tasting like an old boot.
No.
So,
No.
that's my take. But, again, not a Scotch drinker. Some sort of professional Scotch drinker could bang this down and go, this is the best fucking Scotch I ever had.
Right. Or the worst.
Or the worst.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know.
I have no clue.
Yes. So,
It's,
again, Miranda, we're not good judges of character when it comes to Scotch or gin. If you want us to seriously review products, it would need to be bourbon, rum, or vodka. So, or whiskeys.
Yeah. All right.
But that's where I'm at on this.
We're going to pause one more time and
Okay.
check on our... we've got to do some additions to our wort, and then we're going to close out the show.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Gonna die when the sun comes up. We'll drink and do it up. I'll have 400 brews. I stumble to the bar and a drink and a bitch on the floor. I'd rather drink than fuck. got huge tits. Here's one thin dime. I fucked your wife, give me some wine. Can't live without it, yeah, 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 yeah. Wow! No doubt about it. I just can't live without that alcohol. Gonna die when this comes up. We'll drink and do it up. I'd rather drink than screw. You got the beer, we got the time. You got the coke, give me a line. What's up, no doubt about it. I can't live without it. No doubt about it. I just can't live without that alcohol.
So that was the Meat Men Alcohol Gangrene cover. And this is Splatterhead. And I've been brewing beer all day long. And now it's time to go home and make dinner. So I'm going to say good night. And fuck you. And I'll put the podcast out later. All right. Good night.